What's going on? What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Make sure y'all like this video and hopefully you're sharing it because we're going to talk about another example of a woman that just can't let go, especially a 43-year-old woman who can't let go of her 25-year-old rapper boyfriend. And we're talking about Keyshia Cole. Apparently, she's talking about how she's single, but she's not over Hxncho, who is the rapper there who she was dating. You know, Keyshia Cole has had such an up and down relationship life, right? You know, she's a single mother. She's had relationships. She's had children out of those relationships. But it's almost like she continues to go further and further down the wrong road. Before she got with Hxncho, she was in that brief fling with Antonio Brown. He embarrassed her, and then she goes and gets into this relationship with Hxncho, a guy who I believe she has tattooed on her, that she seemingly can't let go of. Again, this is a 43-year-old woman, and you would think that, all these women talk about how, they want a successful man. They want a man who has money. At one point, Keyshia Cole dated Birdman. She dated Birdman, even fought another female over Birdman, right? She was with Bow Wow, right? I believe he accused her of keying his car or something like that. Like, Keyshia can be really crazy, right? You look at her, how she grew up and her family. She had that long-running reality show in regards to her family. Then you see that there's a level of dysfunction there. But again, we're talking about 2025. We're talking about a woman who is a public figure. She's a celebrity. She's a talented celebrity as well. I just think that she refuses to grow up. She's one of these women, one of these older women who, yes, she's older because she's 43, who still think that she's young and attractive and refuses to leave the streets. There's a lot of women like this. You see, women like Keyshia Cole thought they were going to be young and attractive forever, right? They don't think that at some point they're going to hit a wall. Well, dating a 25-year-old rapper and refusing to move on from him when he clearly doesn't want to be with her like that, it just shows you that there's a level of immaturity there. And she's making a fool of herself. Now, there are going to be people who make excuses. There are going to be people who claim that she doesn't look bad. Yes, she does. Because you would think that somebody her age would have matured and said, you know what, maybe, you shouldn't be dating this type of person, right? Or that type of person. But that's not her mentality. Her mentality is, she is going to leave herself available, even though she claims to be single. She's going to leave herself available so that whenever Hxncho wants to come back to her, he can, because there's nobody else. There's a lot of women like this. There's a lot of women who are wasting their prime years waiting on that one man to come back into their life, and he never does. Or if he does, it's very briefly. Women have wasted years of their life chasing after men that don't want them like that. And that's what Keyshia's doing. But the thing is, she's a 43-year-old single mother who should know better, who you would think has high standards, but obviously she doesn't have high standards. Her standards are very low, like the majority of these women who get online and lie, talking about they want a high-valued man. You're a liar. You're a high-valued liar. Okay, you want a man who you think you can control, who you think ain't gonna go nowhere, right? Look at Joy Taylor. Joy Taylor did an interview. I made a video on it. She spoke about how she's looking for a 25-year-old man. I mean, because she knows that men her age don't really check for her like that. They don't really check for her like that. So she got to go after the young guys who she thinks she can control, because at the end of the day, it's all about control. Let's get into this article. Keyshia Cole's love life is very much giving single, but she's not over Hxncho just yet. Am I ready to move on? Keyshia asked herself during the Breakfast Club interview on Thursday. Short answer was no. Keyshia Cole confirmed she is single, but admitted she is not emotionally over Hxncho yet. Now, mind you, they hadn't really even been dating that long. They started dating in 2024. The singer revealed that she still has a tattoo Hxncho's name and sees it as a sign she might not be ready today. Oh, listen, bro. Yo, you just started dating him last year. And you already have, not only do you have his name tattooed on you, you claim you're not ready to move on. 43 years old. Their relationship began in 2024 and ended earlier this year, with Cole now focusing on healing. Keyshia Cole is very much a single woman, and at least for now, she's perfectly fine keeping it that way. On Thursday, the Let It Go singer stopped by the Breakfast Club, where she opened up about about love, and more specifically, whether she's ready to move on following her split from Hxncho earlier this year. When did you start trusting love again, or have you? Charlemagne asked midway through their conversation, which she replied, every time results in heartbreak, just hilarious, then chimed in with a question about Cole's current love life, prompting the singer to hilariously reference the host Just with the Mess segment. The A Different Me artist confirmed that she's definitely not seeing anyone at the moment, and according to her, it's not complicated at all. It's very much given single. When Lauren LaRosa asked if she's actively dating, Cole replied, I haven't decided to date again, but I take compliments, which means she's looking to get attention wherever she can. But am I ready to move on? She wondered aloud, hinting at her past romance with Hxncho. No, she says she still got that tattoo here. So she says she can't. She says she don't know. Basically, she suggested that once, or maybe if she removed the tattoo, she'll truly be ready to get back on the dating market again. For those out of the loop, the Love hitmaker got Hxncho's first name, Ibrahim, inked on her chest last year. You know what's funny? Have y'all ever wondered why women have those big chest tattoos? The reason why their chest tattoos are so big is because they done tattooed so many different men on their chests that they have to cover it up. So they get a big tattoo to cover up all the men that they've tattooed on their chest. That's usually the sign of a whooped woman. You know what I'm saying? You know, they talk about dude be P-whipped. Well, she is D-whipped. That's a sign of a woman that's D-whipped. If she getting a man's name tattooed on the chest, that's definitely a sign of that. A man that she just started dating last year. You got to keep that in mind. It was definitely a controversial choice at the time. And now that they're no longer together, Cole might think twice before making a decision like that again. Of course, DJ Envy had jokingly spoiled the moment. You love fast though, he said, to which the musician responded, wow, that's really judgy. Cole and the XXL freshman first sparked dating rumors back in 2024 after being spotted together in a nightclub not long after they confirmed they were indeed a couple, with Hxncho even appearing to reference their relationship on the track Part of the Pain that September. If she older than my age, then we can't date. Is that law? I never seen so many people judge like they Allah. He's saying the track appeared on his album Thank God, which also featured their first musical collaboration, Don't Let Me Down. Fast forward to March 2025 when Cole posted an Instagram story about starting all over. She said not having a man in her life also sucks. Come pay for these bags, bae, is what she posted. While the California native isn't rushing into anything new, her honesty about breakup and healing is resonating with fans. Yeah. Listen, man. Listen, if Hxncho gave her that phone call today, she's going to go right back. I think Keyshia Cole is somebody that needs to stay out of relationships and heal. That's the problem with a lot of you heifers. Y'all love going from one relationship to the next, unhealed, bitter. Look at the internet. You got so many bitter women on the internet. You know why they're bitter? Is because they're constantly hopping from one relationship to another, and they haven't gotten healed from the previous relationship. That's why you see so many conflicts, so many feelings. And also it goes from choosing the wrong people. They choose the wrong people. So I think Keyshia needs to self-reflect and heal herself before hopping into a new relationship. But of course, like I said, if this dude Hxncho wants to get back with her, she's going to go back, because we know Keyshia Cole is a sucker for love. And, you know, if this dude comes calling, she's going to go right back, because that's what she does. You know, she's controlled by her lust for relationships, and it drives her to get with men who really don't even want to be with her like that. But he knows he gains more from them being together than she does. She gains nothing from them being together, but he gains something from them being together. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Let me know if you like the video and share. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.